So this is just a quick video that I want to do before September goes away, because this September is pretty special to me. It's been 10 years since I started doing the thing that I started doing, which is writing a poem each day, one poem every day. And I started doing that because 2014 is the year that my mom passed, and she had passed a couple months prior to that, and I was just really sad. I was really fucked up, and it was just a positive thing that I could do, which is just write a poem every single day. I think I first got the idea because of David Milch. There's a clip of David Milch on YouTube where he's talking about his writing process, about how he doesn't think about writing before he sits down to write. He doesn't think about it afterwards. And he doesn't really think about it while he's doing it. And he recommended that. And I thought that was really inspiring. He talks about the muse a lot. You know, Stephen Pressfield also talks about the muse a lot. And I definitely related to the idea of thinking about things in terms of the muse and thinking about yourself as like a vessel for stuff to come through. And, you know, just the idea of sitting down to write, not thinking about it before or after, just letting it flow through you as you're doing it, that really inspired me. And so that's when I started writing poetry every single day. And that was like this really amazing thing for me creatively, because it just opened up the possibilities to do pretty much anything. I would relate it to, like, if you set a fitness goal of like, oh, I'll do one push-up every single day or one curl every single day. Well, after you do that curl or after you do that push-up, you'll be like, well, that was nothing. I can do something besides that, or I could do more of those. And then you end up doing more. So one poem a day ended up being, you know, sometimes multiple poems a day, sometimes a page of just prose, page of screenplay, etc. And I really owe everything that I've been able to do in the last 10 years to that. Obviously, I've been making films for longer than 10 years, and I'm writing screenplays since I was like 12 or 13, but the bulk of what you see right here in front of you was created in the last 10 years, and even less than that, actually, because Ramekin came out in 2018, so much less than that. So basically, everything you see on this shelf, I had basically gotten like the idea that like I wanted to fill up this shelf with stuff at some point. I just thought that would feel really cool, and I was able to do that all because of writing a poem every single day and getting my creativity at the place where I wanted it to be. Because like, honestly, like for the bulk of my artistic creation life or whatever, I was just a person who wrote when the mood struck. I didn't have a strict discipline in regards to that. But then after my mom passed, and just being faced with mortality in a way that I just wasn't prepared for, and nobody's prepared for, and realizing that every second that you have that you're alive isn't promised to you and is a blessing, and all that stuff. You know, it just changed my perspective, and I realized I didn't want to wait for moments when the mood strikes. I wanted to create and create and create, and more than that, I just wanted to be a vessel. I just wanted things to flow through me. I didn't want to create when the mood struck. I wanted to sit down and create a diligent time in my life when every single day I would just create. So I would usually do my poems like right before I went to sleep or whatever. But anyway, so of everything in here, other than literally these two, Shredder and Rehearsals, everything that you see here was written or made after my mom passed away. So she was never able to experience any of these things that you have all been able to experience. And like a part of me that like sucks, you know, but you know, I should say she hated the phrase "a part of me." She used to always tell people, there are no parts of you, there's just you. So I'm not gonna say that, because she hated that phrase. But anyway, so basically I was able to fill up, because these are also, so like literally everything that you see here, including the No Shark monologues. Actually, there's even more because I have my new book. Let me grab that. So my new book as well, Kill the Indie, that should be in there as well. I'll just get these out of there because these are just collections. And this is just the DVD, but a different cover. All right, so let's see. So yeah, so basically, and this is just a Shredder and Stormer 2-pack. All right, so now it's literally just all stuff that was made after my mom passed, so within the last 10 years. And so, as you can see, I filled the entire shelf. And I just wanted to show this to all of you because, I'm obviously not the only person in the world who experiences sadness and feeling worthless and feeling like, why even live if the person you love the most is gone, and all those things that we feel in life. That's part of this thing we sign up for or don't sign up for, or whatever you believe in. But all of this, so starting from this book, these are all poetry books. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 15, 18, 22 poetry books, and then short story collection. Bed was a novella before it was a movie. This is a novella called Violet. These two are novels, Christina and Brooklyn Zombie, those two novels. Kill the Lion is my nonfiction book. And this is Cody Clark on movies. It's just little musings about film. Mailman Jokes by a Dog, as featured in Joel's Caleb movie for like a split second. No Shark, the monologues. Kill the Indie, my new, I guess it's kind of a novel, but I would call it a novella. Oops, dropped something. One of my DVDs. All right, so, and then my movies. So from Ramekin onward. So Ramekin, Mute Day, Bed, the DVD, Strummer, Attack of the Giant Blurry Finger, Ramekins 2, blah, blah. You can read all these basically. And then there's even, so I made Rachel Hunger. I haven't made the DVD for Rachel Hunger yet, so Rachel Hunger should be in there too. But basically I filled all this up. And I did it because I started writing a poem a day. And that's the only reason why any of these things are here. So I just want everybody to realize, like, you can create so much fucking stuff. Like, even when it feels like there's nothing keeping you here, or there's nothing left to create, or why even create if your favorite person can't see it. So much of what people love of what I've done is on the shelf. And, because really it's just like Shredder and Rehearsals, the only two things I made while she was alive. So all this stuff, like, oh my God, so much stuff. I filled the shelf and it feels amazing. So 10 years later, this year, I just wanted to show, I'm not trying to show off, I'm just trying to inspire here. But basically, there you go. This is like physical, visual proof to keep going on no matter what you're going through. Because you can create a demarcation and you can say, from this point on, I'm going to write a poem a day, or I'm going to write a page or something a day. I would recommend a poem a day because it can be like practically nothing. It can be like 2 lines, 3 lines, whatever. And the smaller the goal, the more you'll create. But anyway, I was able to do all this, not bragging, just trying to inspire. You can do this stuff too. So yeah. Thank you for listening. Hope this helps somebody out there. And that's about it. I love you, Mom. And thank you for all the years that we spent together. And I'm just trying to give back to everybody else with everything I do after that. And I'm just going to keep creating for as long as I'm here. I could die 2 seconds from now. I could die 2 years from now. I could die 2 millennia from now. Nobody knows how long they have in this world. So yeah, create. That's my message. Just keep loving and keep creating. Yeah. Thanks for watching.